Alright. We're coming at you right now from the Big Head Show. I'm your host, Big Head. And we're gonna do some tuna fish today. At least that's what I feel like eating right now. Now, what I like to do, I like to get the can opener and a can of some tuna and water. Chunk light tuna and water, no matter what brand it is. Most of them usually taste the same. And then we get the can opener. And we take the can opener. First thing you got to do, if you ain't got an electric one, which I don't. Actually, I do. I just don't like using it that much. Got to pull it out, plug it in, all that bullshit. Now, take your tuna can. Take your can opener, clip it on, and you just go around until you got the can open up all the way. And then what you can do is, once it pops, you can take the can top and you can squeeze the shit out of it. So that way you get water out of the tuna. You gotta get the water out of the tuna. You can add a little bit of your own water to it, and you can squeeze it. Get the water out of the tuna. Get the water out of the tuna. Out of the tuna. Alright, I got all the water out of my tuna. Now, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to take my spoon and a bowl and this can of tuna, and I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to scoop it out into the bowl. And once I got it in the bowl, I'm going to chop it up real good, because now my tuna's kind of dry looking. So I squeezed all the fucking water out. I'm chopping it up, making it kind of real fine, kind of like you do tacos or something. You know, you want real grind. You don't want chunky ass shit in your tacos. Grind it up good. And now what you do is you take that same spoon and you rinse it out. Alright, rinse it off good. Wipe it off. Now open up your relish. And depending on how much you like pickles, sweet pickles, sometimes I go with 2 or 3 spoonfuls. Sometimes I go with 1. Today, in particular, I'm going with about a 1.5. Just because 1 didn't look like enough on the scoop. Cover this back up. Now, you take and rinse spoon again. Spoon is rinsed. Rinse spoon. Shake the spoon off. Wipe it off. Get out the mayonnaise. I'm using Hellmann's. Real mayonnaise. Hellmann's. Bring out the Hellmann's. 1 scoop of that. Depending on if you want it runny or not. I'm trying to go a little healthier than normal, so I only did 1 little scoop. Enough to give it enough little blah to it. Got them 2 done. Now, don't forget to shake up your mustard. Get your mustard and shake up your fucking mustard. You gotta shake that fucking mustard. Shake it up pretty good. Pretty damn good. So that way when you squeeze it, you don't get that runny shit all in there. You take it. I like to add just a couple little dabs of mustard into that shit. Oh yeah. Now everything's in it. Put your shit up. Don't leave it out. What's wrong with you? Put it back in the fridge. You put the shit back in the fridge. Bucket. Wherever it goes, it fits. You know, wherever it fits, it goes. That's the way I do shit in the fridge. Now, you gotta get you some crackers that rhyme with outhouse. These right here in particular are from the dollar store, so they're the cheaper version. But you know what I'm talking about, these fucking rectangle ass, buttery ass crackers. You know, the kind of crackers that you just won't fucking eat by themselves, but you know, you gotta put some shit on them. Yeah, them kind of crackers. So look, great pack crackers. Now look, we forgot to mix the shit up. Look at that. Anyway, now we got everything in the bowl, we can mix it up. Mix that shit up real good. Until like, basically a real Not real runny unless you put in a shit ton of mayonnaise, but you want it to be kind of like a consistent texture. You know, you want it to be kind of damp, gooey, a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. You gotta make it to your own liking. This is my liking. I like it where it kind of got this kind of consistency where it's not gonna slip off the cracker when I go to put it on there. You know, and make it up real good. There you go. Shit's all nice and made up. I could throw this all on one sandwich and that motherfucker would be good. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna eat it with some crackers. Now, all we need is some motherfucking salt and pepper. We shake up the salt and pepper because I can keep it blended together in a single shaker. Shake it up so that way. A little bit of each. Sprinkle a little bit of that shit on there, cuz. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, give it a couple more choppings. Kind of mix that salt and pepper up a little bit. And you gotta mix it. You just want to chop it a little bit. That way, when you're scooping it out, it's kind of like you're getting a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper on it. Now that it's ready, you open up your crackers. Open up your crackers and see how it turns. Yeah, singing. There you go. Take a little bit, scoop it out on one of these buttery ass crackers. I say that's about right. That's about what we're looking for right now. There you go. You might have add a little bit more pickles, a little bit more mustard. Make it to your liking. But that's enough right there to get you started on some good tuna salad. Some shit you ain't never had before. This good. What I'm talking about. Alright. Thank you guys for listening, and have yourselves a good day. I'm out. Hush your mouth.